From a PDMS point of view, this is really just like any other partnership that we build in the industry. We work with Microsoft, we work with Oracle, we work with world-class companies to provide world-class solutions, and Vendor are a world-class provider of e-commerce software. And if you take that and combine with it all of the other logistics and other aspects that the USP solution provides, then we're delighted to be involved from day one in being able to add our particular slice of the value chain in what is a really impressive end-to-end solution.
Side, could you just put your hands up for me? Have you got a pound note? Okay, on the right-hand side, put your pound notes up. Okay, ratio is 31 to 12.
And then we've got to look what happens if, in the future, PP should sell or dispose of or liquidate or wind up PP Isle of Man Limited.
Percy Pig, he sells to Isle of Man PP, and then Isle of Man PP can transport the goods into the different countries. Okay, so what would actually happen with the goods is the goods will go from PP to PP Isle of Man, and they're sold on the high seas. The goods are actually going to go into a warehouse, for example in the UK, and at that point import VAT and customs duties would become accountable. Okay, but if you put them into a warehouse, for example a customs warehouse, you can actually not have to pay the import VAT and the customs duty straight away. You can use a deferment account and you defer it until the goods are actually distributed to the different countries.
Hence the dirty end of e-commerce. And so here we have our internet sites. We managed to choose through the smaller ones that Vendor are actually.
It's mainly about banking, bank accounts, facilitating the transfer of that cash, banking on the Isle of Man, switching it out to the parent company wherever that may be. I won't go through all the things on the slide there. The key for what we do at HSBC, it's all about relationship management. So the relationship manager, Julie or Julian, whoever it may be, is the focal point of contact. So if you need something off that particular chart, then it's Julian you go to. He will sort it out and put you in touch with the right person. So that's how we work with HSBC. Very much a relationship bank.
Here we'll drill down a bit to the terms of the trade and supply chain solutions. Business issues, if you're exporting to Isle of Man or goods do not come to Isle of Man, how the bank could provide solutions for you. I think there are many ways the bank could finance the goods, and I think it's worthwhile to know that back in the mainland UK, we do finance goods that do not come into UK, goods when travel from China to Poland, Russia, or even France. So it's something that we do quite well.
But why Vendor for PDMS? And I think this is quite an important point, because from our point of view, almost everything we do is built on partnerships, and we operate in a global market, and I think that the Isle of Man generally is a global trading nation, and I think from our point of view we look at opportunities to export and opportunities to work with the best in the world. When we build a system for somebody, we build it on a Microsoft operating system. We use a database from Oracle or from Microsoft. These are all things that we need in order to provide the very best. And for me, Vendor fits in extremely well into that picture, because Vendor for me is probably the most fully featured and most widely distributed e-commerce platform currently available. And it's a additional benefit. It's also a British software company, so that we can work with them directly. And we have an office in London, not far away from theirs, and there's a very good, close relationship and the opportunity to build something quite special. The next thing I just wanted to highlight really was the fact that this is, again, a global value chain, but there's a significant chunk of it which happens here on the island. For example, there's template design, there's creative photography, there's copywriting, search engine optimization, potentially additional software development and additional website work, and of course all of that, or most of that, is something which goes on throughout the lifetime, because people have to merchandise their vendor shops, they have to provide new and exciting ways of presenting their products using that platform, and that's all stuff that needs to be done on an ongoing basis, and exactly the sort of thing that we can do.
What is now known as Vendor, and the premise behind that was, don't build your own e-commerce platform, don't invest in the constant development to keep ahead of the game from a technology standpoint. That's a big commitment. It's a very big financial commitment. It's a very big commitment in terms of resource and focus and attention and verve to keep ahead of the Amazons of the world, or certainly to keep pace with them. You really need to be quite dynamic and capable and experienced. Outsource it to those people who make it their livelihood to do it, namely us.
Well, my name's Dan Wagner and I'm the chairman and founder of Vendor. We provide e-commerce solutions, and PDMS here in the Isle of Man marketplace and internationally are a fantastic partner because they help provide our local customers, the customers who need dedicated hand-holding and help in delivering e-commerce solutions. They provide all of those services that we don't. We're really an infrastructure play and a software play, and with PDMS we provide a much more rounded solution to the retailer or the manufacturer or the wholesaler, and allows them to deliver a fantastic e-commerce experience. So it's a great partnership. We're great to be together with them and delivering great solutions to our customers.